I wrote a poem recently about an extremely shitty thing that happened to me back in 2011, 2012, when someone plagiarized a theatrical play that I wrote, benefited from it, and then convinced a large group of people that I was the con when in fact he was. And when mentioning this poem to people, one person told me that I should get over it. So, to that one such individual, and to everyone else who ever heard about the issue and sided against me, and to those who doubted me for even a moment, let me tell you this. I am proud. There, I said it. I am proud of who I am, of what I do, so much so, too much to even consider for a yoctosecond stealing something from any of you. And for those of you who don't know, a yoctosecond is 0.000000000000000000000000000000001th of a second. That's 24 zeros. That's 24 zeros in front of a percent sign to answer the question of how likely it is that I would copy and paste, copy and hastily forge and fan out a sheet of shit and pass it off as my own if I took it from him in the first place. The first zero is the percentage of likelihood, and the other 23 are there purely to emphasize my point. That's 24 zeros. That's 24 big fat letter O's following the letter N, following a space, following the word hell, all in all caps, all following the question, would you ever plagiarize someone else's work? Hell no! The first O is to answer the question, and the other 23 are there purely to emphasize my point. And also to serve as the updated, adapted answer to an additional question following the first Q&A. Would you ever plagiarize someone else's work? Hell no. Okay, but if you had to pick one person in the entire world to plagiarize from, would it be him? Hell no! I mean, try Fitzgerald first, try Faulkner first, try Dickens first, try Williams first, try Miller, Plath, Poe, Hemingway, Austin, Twain, Orwell, Bronte, Rowling, hell, try the idiot in the last percentile of the remedial class in his F school full of morons, try anyone but him. This is the kid who wouldn't know grammar if it tongue-kissed him, ripped said tongue out of his mouth and ate it for breakfast. The kid who wouldn't know proper spelling if it came up and punched him in his stupid, ducking face. The kid who wouldn't know a simile if it was already like a mother to him. Wouldn't know a metaphor if it was as if it had been there with him all through his life, like a raggedy old comfort blanket or a stuffed animal friend, you know, a little worse for the wear, could use with good cleaning, some fresh stitching, but a friend nonetheless. I mean, this is a kid who lacked the common sense to at least put the fucking thing in his own words, and instead left entire pages, word for word, the same. Were I Shakespeare, and mine were to read, to be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them to die, to sleep no more. His shitty version would read, maybe, maybe not. That's what I wonder. Should I be a fucking seedy prick, feed off the hard work of others, take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them to die? To how can I sleep at night when the last shred of grain of the integrity I once had is no more? So you tell me to get over it. Get over it, get over it. I am so far over it, I've got a bird's eye view of the whole ordeal, and all I can do is scream at myself down below till my voice is hoarse, till my throat aches, till my lungs collapse, screaming, don't show it to anyone, you fucking idiot! But of course, nothing changes, and now all I'm honing in on is that stupid fucking rat laughing his stupid fucking rat ass off, his red ruby and rat eyes gleaming, because he's just so tickled pink. Like I said, I am proud of who I am, of what I do, so much so, too much to even consider for a yoctosecond stealing something from any of you. I mean, my pride swells like a tide inside of me, inside of these fingertips, and oozes and drips out onto paper through my blood. What was once an empty notebook will soon be flooded. It will drown. No more will it breathe the blank, hollow air of before. My pride writes entire symphonies in the periods I put at the end of my sentences. My pride cloaks me for warmth and suckles at my figurative feminine bosom, and I at its, and we nurture and feed and nurture, nursing each other's wounds, each other's bruises. My pride uses me as a vessel to nestle my words into the eardrums of lump sums of scholars, stoners, and bums. My pride ends world hunger, puts a stop to wars and injustice and global warming, if that is in fact real. My pride peels the plastic layer off of me and everyone else around me, because there is absolutely no need to shelter yourselves in fear, not when my pride is here. My pride is my message, my mantra, my mind. My pride is my cover and the stories it binds existence. My pride is my living rapture, nude as conception, nude as delivery, nude as deliverance. What I wrote is my Father. What I write is my Son. What I will write is the Holy Spirit. I've spent 19 years, thousands and thousands of trees turned to pages, and countless words searching for. When my pride is so much bigger than me, so much bigger than all of this, when my pride has so much at stake, tell me why? Why would I waste a single yoctosecond in writing that's fake? If my pride be the Bible, the stars up above, if my pride be everything you know and love, if my pride be the path that you chose and choose to get to heaven, sifting through everything else, if my pride be Matthew 7:15, then that ravenous fraud, that fucking false prophet be the wolf in sheep's clothing, and my pride and I be the dead, dying sheep he had to brutally skin to get it. Thank you.